Hi, Paula Roy here. On behalf of the Wellington West BIA, it's my great pleasure to bring you another Takeout unboxing video as part of the Welly Wingo contest that's running until November 27th. So what's Welly Wingo, you ask? Well, I can tell you it's the most delicious bingo game I've ever played, and you can play too. Just go to wellingtonwest.ca for all the details, and you can find bingo cards there to download and get busy ordering takeout from the many fine food merchants in Wellington Village and Hintonburg. They really need our support right now, and by purchasing meals, you're not only helping them, but you have a chance to win some really great prizes. Plus, you get to eat some really good food. So I've got card number 1 here of the 6 that are available, and I'm working on the center line. So far, I've enjoyed great meals from Anna Fine Thai on Holland Avenue and from the 3rd, and tonight's meal I've picked up from Carben restaurant in Hintonburg. So Carben's a really great spot. It's been around for about 5 years, and the owners Caroline and Kevin are a husband and wife team that are as friendly as they are talented. They came up with a thoughtful name for their restaurant. The Car comes from Caroline's name, and the Ben from Kevin Bennis's last name. And it's also a reference to the element carbon, which is all around us in everything and us. And they take inspiration from everything. So that's kind of a neat little play on the word. And also they like to run the restaurant with a reduced carbon footprint. So the name really has a lot of significance for them. So the food at Carben is described as modern and expressive and ever-changing. I just call it super. That's all you need to know. Everything I've ever tasted there has been really outstanding. So much thought and care put into everything that they make. They love to take the freshest local ingredients and then interpret them with Canadian and international influences. So there's always a lot of big flavors, and the presentation is always just beautiful. Now, Caroline is a very talented pastry chef, and Kevin handles the savory side of things. And he's twice been invited to participate in the prestigious Gold Medal Plates culinary competition in Ottawa, so that kind of gives you an idea of what level of talent we're talking about. And I am excited to show you their 3-course tasting menu, which is available Thursdays through Sunday. Really easy order form on their website, and you can pick your scheduled pickup time for your convenience. And they also have some optional add-ons if you want to supplement your menu with a few other little tasty treats, and you can order a meal for one or for multiple people. So it's very, very straightforward. And another add-on that's available is under a little tab called Caroline's Tarts. And as I mentioned, she is an extraordinary pastry chef, and these tarts are almost too beautiful to eat, but they're just outstandingly flavored and beautifully packed with all kinds of neat flourishes. Now, the 3-course meal does come with a dessert, but you may want to grab a tart anyway and then save that for another day. So I'm excited to show you what I picked up with this 3-course meal. The menu changes every week, so if you're browsing their website and you see something that you like, I encourage you to make a plan to order it that week, because it won't be there next week. So we're going to start in the big bag here, and this looks like a container of soup, and I believe it is a roasted cauliflower with cumin oil. I'm just going to give it a little whiff. Oh, it smells so, so good. And I love they've got crispy shallots here for a garnish to go on the soup, but they've packaged them separately. So after I give the soup another little shot of heat in our bowls, the shallots will still be super crispy and make a really nice counterpoint of flavor and texture on the soup. And next up, we've got these cute little cardboard containers. Always feels festive opening these, like each one is a little gift. And these are their, oh my goodness, so famous Hokkaido milk buns. And look at these little loaves. They're just perfect. They're so cute. And they come with their also famous miso butter. And the combination of these pillowy soft loaves with the butter, it's just wonderful. And this will be a really nice treat to enjoy with the soup. So the next container, let's see what it is. Oh, it's the optional add-on that I chose, which is their wood ear mushroom dish. And this has been on the menu there for quite some time because it's just so popular, they can't take it off. So there's a couple of varieties of mushrooms. There's some bok choy, and there's edamame in there, and a turmeric aioli. So it's really like a warm salad, and it's just going to be such a nice taste treat. And for the mains this week, they happen to be offering a roast duck breast dish, and I'm a big fan of duck, especially when it's prepared as well as I know this one's going to be. And oh, what a lovely little dish. So there's some kale in there and some squash and quinoa, and then the duck is a perfect medium rare, and the little pearls on top are Saskatoon berries because there's a Saskatoon berry gastrique on top of the duck. This just looks so, so, so good. And if you're picking up the meal to enjoy later in the evening or even maybe the next day, be sure to ask at pickup time and they'll give you all the instructions you need for gently reheating things so that they're still at their prime when you go to enjoy them. And these portions are really generous. Here's the second order of duck. We're going to be feasting well tonight. And last but not least, Caroline's creation is called Hiya Pumpkin, and it's a beautiful pumpkin cake pudding with a cardamom and maple whipped cream on top, and that's a very generous portion of dessert as well. And I can get all the flavors from the pumpkin cake, those great pumpkin spices that we know of, and the whipped cream I can tell is just freshly whipped. It looks so, so, so good. And of course there's 2 of those for the meals. So this is a pretty amazing collection of dishes, and I can tell we're going to be so well fed tonight thanks to the good folks at Carben. So be sure to consider supporting whatever local business you would like and tick it off on your Welly Wingo business card, and don't forget to take a picture of the meal before you devour it, because if you're drawn in one of the Friday noontime draws as a winner, you'll need to show the pictures of what you ordered. So happy takeout, and thanks for supporting our area merchants.